Hello everyone, welcome for this new video. Today I'm going to speak to you about the ESO Plus membership and whether it is a good idea to be a subscriber or to purchase the DLC separately. A lot of you have asked me this question in the comment of my YouTube video or on Twitter, and I think it was important to share with you every information I have and to give you my opinion regarding the type of content, the type of subscription that fits better what type of gamer. So I hope this video will help you to make your choice and to make up your mind and to help you to not waste your money. The Elder Scrolls Online is a buy-to-play game, which means once you buy the digital copy of the game or the box, you have access to pretty much all the content the game offers without paying a single cent more. However, if you wish, you can become a subscriber or a ESO Plus member. This of course will give you some advantages. There is different subscription model. You can choose a monthly subscription which will cost you €13 or $15 a month, or you can choose to directly subscribe for 3 months or for 6 months. More time you subscribe in advance, cheaper it is, of course. The advantages of being a subscriber are numerous. First of all, you have access to all DLC that exist and are to come as soon and as long you are a subscriber. If your subscriptions run out, you will not have access to the DLC anymore, but you retain all progression, all achievements and all equipment you have earned during the time you were playing in those DLC. You also have a bonus of 10% in experience gain, gold gain, crafting research and inspiration. You also receive 1,500 kron by month. If you subscribe for a longer period, like for 3 months or 6 months, you receive the whole sum of kron at once, which means 4,500 kron for 3 months and 9,000 kron for 6 months. The most interesting perk of the ESO Plus membership is the crafting bag that allows you to store an infinite amount of crafting materials in your bag. This is extremely convenient and time-saving. And lastly, if you're a ESO Plus member, you can now use your dice to dye your costume and customize them. It works exactly the same way than the dice system for your armor. In which case it is interesting to be an ESO Plus member or subscriber. Let's start with the new player. I do not recommend to be a subscriber for a new player. You have to discover the game and see if the Elder Scrolls Online is a game that fits your game style and if you enjoy it. The advantage of being a ESO Plus member are not very necessary for a new player. You do not need to have access to all DLC. I really recommend new player to play first through the normal content with at least one character and to finish the main storyline before to start to experience the new DLC. Unless of course you have some friends that really want to take you with them in adventures in a DLC. But otherwise you better to stick with the normal game first. The experience bonus and the crafting bag are of course interesting for everyone. But it's not worth to subscribe immediately if you're not sure you will enjoy the game. The dice system are absolutely useless. As new players, you have not unlocked any color that are interesting, as every die you can earn through achievements you need to have played quite some times. So all in all, there is not really any benefits for new players to be a subscriber. However, as soon as you know that you love the game and you want to support it, why not? Then you can start to subscribe. For a hardcore player or a regular player, to be a subscriber is of course very interesting. First of all, who say no to 10% experience gain when you need to progress your character and gain more champion points to be competitive, or simply better? And 10% more gold is always a plus. But it's especially the crafting bag that is very interesting. That will save you so much time, so much backspace, so much less headache and time lost to sort of all your mule character. This crafting bag is a blessing. Access to all DLC as a regular player is of course extremely interesting, if not needed. Even if you have finished the main story and the content of that DLC, you may still want to go back to do some other activities. It could be farming some motifs that you want, or getting world bosses and some delve done, simply to have a chance of getting this last piece for the sets you want for your new build. There's so many activities that you can do through all those DLC. Also, certain DLC come with a dungeon or a trial, and you may be frustrated if you have not access to that one dungeon for your gold key and daunted quest. You also gain 1500 kron by month, which can be pleasant to purchase some cosmetic item to be cooler, or some utility item like a pack of potion of experience scroll. And if none of those merchandise interest you, you can store your crown and buy a DLC that you really want in case one day you're not a subscriber anymore. Also, do not forget that now you can name change, race change and appearance change. That will cost also some crown, so crowns are always useful. And to finish, the last little bonus is the possibility to dye your costume exactly like you do with your armor, using the dice you have unlocked with your achievement. We can also consider that ZeniMax might add some more perks in future. So stay tuned. It's always interesting to be a subscriber if you play the game regularly. But at least you have the possibility to not do it if you're a bit short of money on some months, or if you don't have as much time as usual. If you're a casual player or an on and off player, this is my recommendation. I suggest you to subscribe at least once a month, or every time there is a new DLC that you want to try. If you subscribe 1 month, you unlock the crafting bag, and this allows you to store a maximum of material during that time. Once your subscriptions run out, you still have access to your crafting bag and everything you have stored. You can of course not add new item inside your crafting bag, but you can take away everything you want. So you can use these months of game times to make a reserve of crafting materials that you can use after when you are not a subscriber anymore. To have 1 month to try a new DLC is also interesting. In general, if you can play enough, you will finish the content in 1 month. It's just enough. And if you really love this DLC, you can still purchase it separately after. For 1 month of subscription, you will also have 1500 kron that you can either use to please you with something that you want in the kron store, or you can save them. And after 2 or 3 months of subscription, you can purchase the DLC that you prefer and that you really want to have because you wish to go back to it. As a casual player or an on and off player, I think this is the most interesting system. It will allow you to test the content without to purchase it, and really to enjoy your time when you can. So it all depends of course of your schedule and the way you play the game. But this allows you enough flexibility to really choose when to subscribe and when to not subscribe while still enjoying the game.
Thank you so much to have watched this video. I hope this will help you to make your decision. If you enjoyed it, share it around you, put a little like and leave a comment in the comments below. It's always nice. I always read them and I try to answer you. Take care everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.